Yeah, I'm Ethan, and my last name is Pryor.
Okay, where does Pryor come from then? Is that a classic British name?
I think it's Irish, but I don't actually know. But we think it's because earlier on our family were Priors, like in the Catholic Church in Ireland. So.
Okay, so what did you find out when you looked back into the past? What made you, because there's so much in here, what made you think, wow, that's really interesting, I just had no idea about that, and it changed your perception of your family?
I started to call my grandparents, and then as I was writing everything down and noting things, I started to research things, and then I found loads of things from like families way back in Ireland that were us, like fighting for Northern Ireland and the separation and everything. And I think my great-great-granddad or something was in a really court case and he got shot at, so I think that's how he died.
How does that make you feel about Britishness then, given that we had that earlier from Need there, there was this huge conflict between the English and the Irish, and you're a bit of both.
Yeah, I don't know, I'm quite proud of that. But it was really interesting because there's loads of New York Times articles about it and stuff. So... And yeah, he's quite famous in those times he was, because he was the main person in the court cases, like financial advisor or something, but he had to do everything because the other person was too scared or something.
So you mentioned the New York Times, he ended up in the United States.
Yeah, I think most of the family there, when, I don't know, they weren't able to make enough money in Ireland, they used to go over to America, usually make all like what they were going to do in their job and everything, usually get married and then come back and have kids to Ireland. And so that's why there's a lot of Irish roots and stuff.
Do you know how he got to Ireland? Do you know how he got to the United States? That's a good interview.
I think boat, probably. But I'm not sure.
Because the big immigrant boats. And what about then, so there's a lot of Irish in there. What about the English side?
Well, my mum's, both her parents are from England, but my granddad was born in Jersey and raised when he was like 7 and his brother was 5. And when the Nazis invaded Jersey, he and his brother were the last people on the last coal ship from Jersey, and they were like tucked in the basement, like wrapped in a rug.
Another tale of a great escape. Yeah. Thank you very much, Ethan. Cheers. There you are.
Bravo, Ethan.